So maybe you're like me and you just have moments where you just don't feel like you're worthy, worthy to serve God. And, I realize that none of us are, but I realized something in the Bible. This is a beautiful thing about sitting down and just spending quality time with Jesus. He's always willing to teach you. He's always willing to help you. Nothing is too big of a deal for him. Nothing's too small. Now, there's been a lot of comments, and I really can't get to all of them. Sometimes I'll skim through them. But one thing that I have been seeing is a lot of people feel like they're not quite there yet. They're just not worthy. Check this out. We're in Luke chapter 7. This is pretty interesting. So this is the story of the centurion who sends the elders to talk to Jesus to heal his servant. The elders go to Jesus and they say this. They begged him earnestly, saying that the one for whom he shall do this is worthy. Talking about the centurion. For he loves our nation and has built us a synagogue. So to the elders, this guy is worthy. There's nobody more deserving than this guy. But check this out. When he was already not far from the house, the centurion sent friends to him, saying, Lord, do not trouble yourself, for I am not worthy that you should even enter under my roof. For I did not even think myself worthy to come to you. The elders, these are the top dogs. They just said, hey man, this guy is worthy. But the centurion realized, I'm just a man. I'm just a man who does stuff. And he also realizes that he's a sinner, like all the rest of us, right? And then the centurion goes on and just says, speak the word and my servant will be healed. But Jesus says something very interesting. I say to you, I have not found such great faith, not even in Israel. So it's crystal clear here that Jesus is not looking for worthiness. I've said it before, he's looking for willingness. He's looking for faith. He's looking for people who believe that he is who he is, that he can do what he says he can do. That's the beautiful thing about the Bible, the simplicity of the Bible, right? The simplicity of Christ. He's just looking for people who love him. He's looking for people who believe that Jesus is who he says he is. Jesus wants you to get to a point where you hate sin. You love him more than your distractions. You love him more than your adult movies you shouldn't be watching. You love him more than drinking too much alcohol. You love him more than you love social media or Netflix. He's looking for someone who loves him and believes in him. See, even Jesus responded to people's faith who never came back. Oh man, I'd love to get into this more, but this is the hard thing about shorts. Don't worry about being worthy. Just believe Jesus.